What's the deal, y'all? Y'all already know the business. It's your boy, Inman Pareli, Bagman 2020 Vs and all that good shit. Anyways, I've been wanting to, get a little bit more involved. You feel me? I've been meaning to do it, and I wanted to do it from the streets because I felt like, I'll be able to get my hands in, you feel me, a little bit more and, really get in there and cause the social change and everything that I've been trying to fight for. And if you've been following me, you've been following my music and all that type of shit, and you've listened to the broader message that I'm trying to teach people, or that I'm talking about, you feel me, and trying to make people socially and mentally aware of, is a bunch of spiritual depth to understanding, not just the world, but everything that goes on in the world, you feel me? All action, all manifestation, you feel me? All of that shit, you feel me? I feel like we going through this pandemic, and if we don't have proper leadership, if we don't have people that are willing to stand up and really fight for this shit, you feel me, really fight for our future, then, you feel me, it's left to nobody, you feel me? If you don't do it, if you don't stand up and take action, and you just wait for everybody else to take action, that means that everybody that's around you, you feel me, in your specific area, you feel me, has to wait for somebody else to take the action that you can make yourself, you feel me? And that's one thing that I like about a concept that I believe either Karl Marx or Frantz Fanon introduced, I believe, right? But if I'm wrong, please correct me. Which is a political praxis. You feel me? Praxis means action. You feel me? But it's political action. You feel me? Like, it's cool to talk about shit. Create thoughts about how to do things. But until you begin to apply these thoughts, you feel me, and really organize and come together and really fight for the changes, you feel me, then all of that shit really don't mean nothing, man. You feel me? Because without application, this is like one of the hardest lessons that a nigga learned in here, and this is like one of the last lessons that me and my boy learned in here, you feel me, and that's application. You feel me? I can teach you everything in the world, right? I can teach you all of the knowledge of the fucking world. But if I don't teach you how to apply it, or if you don't at some point learn how to apply it, it will all be for nothing. You feel me? And then there's different levels of application. There's levels to everything in this world. So there's levels to application, right? So application can be as simple as you teaching that shit to one of the youth around you. You feel me? And then that youth might apply it. You feel me? And bring it to life. You feel me? Physically manifest some shit into this world based off of those principles, and that shit might shape the motherfucking nation. You feel me? Or at least lead it in a better direction, or a different direction, or assist with the direction that we really trying to go. Yeah, the type of application that you really want, though, is action, man. You feel me? You don't want to just talk about it. You want to be about it. So don't wait for somebody else to hear what you talking about and for them to do it. You feel me? You got to just say fuck it and do it now. You feel me? Take the opportunities that you have in life, man, to really just dive in and put in all the work necessary to really create or manifest whatever you want to manifest into this life, right? Now, going back a little bit, if you've been following me, as I said, then I'm a songwriter, right? That's pretty simple to see. But to break down the fundamentals, because I know shit can look a little messy sometimes. I do 4 different genres of music, right? I've also played with genres like country and blues and shit, but I never really established albums and shit in those genres. But I do pop, R&B, rock and roll, and rap, right? And I have albums in all of these genres. I have a lot of shit that I've released, and I'm really proud of, right? Not really because of just the talent or the artistry, right? And the fact that I love the art, but if you look at the entire grand opus of things, right, the whole picture of what I be telling y'all, you feel me, then you'll understand, I'm really telling y'all some shit You feel me? And that's what I'm really happy about the most. You feel me? Is I'm getting my message out. I'm getting my perspective out. You feel me? But anyways, as a songwriter, one of the things that I've learned the most, you know, building a relationship with my subconscious mind and willing shit out of myself, is the fact that I'm literally manifesting things from a spiritual plane, which is my mind, right? Or if you want to play the semantic games, then we can say a mental plane, right? And I'm manifesting it into physical reality every time I write a song, right? I've written over about like 800 songs in the last probably about 12 years, but there's been a culmination in my knowledge and in everything that I've ever had going on, you feel me, as a songwriter. So it's to the point now where I've become so good at my art, or I've become so good at, bridging that relationship between my subconscious mind and my conscious mind, to where I know exactly what I want to say and how I want to say it. And what's so funny, right, is sometimes in this music shit or poetry or any form of like art as far as writing goes, that's why in the system of writing, like movie script writers and or screenplay writers or songwriters or book writers, any of them, right, they tell you just write, you feel me? And the reason why they tell you just write is because when you just write, you're not even being really like conscious of what you're writing. You're just writing. And if you're not really conscious of the whole picture that you're drawing at the moment, then that means that shit is just coming out of your subconscious mind. You feel me? It's coming out of the deepest level of your mind, and you were just pushing that shit out, right? Now, the way that the human mind works is it's smart as fuck, right? And there's some things that your subconscious mind sees that your conscious mind doesn't see. You feel me? So it's already drawing connections and trying to make the story understand and trying to shape it in a way that, paints a full picture or a full story. So if you just do that and you push out the whole movie script, which is about like 120 pages, 130 pages, eventually you get to seeing the bigger picture and you're like, oh, all right, I see what's happening here. And then you get to seeing like little hidden gems and shit. Like you get to talking about shit that you didn't even know that you were talking about. So you like, damn, what the fuck? I said that? Right? It's like the meaning of things like really sticks out to you sometimes, right? Like you could have said something about, let's say a rose blooming in darkness, you feel me? And you might have connected that shit to love somehow. And then you look at the depth of it, right? And you look at darkness like the unknown, right? Which is something that people are scared of, right? And then you look at, that connection between love, a rose, which is a manifestation of something that is visually appealing to most, or fragrantly appealing to most, and it gives you a deeper meaning. You feel me? I don't really know what the meaning, is, because I just spitballed that right out of my subconscious mind. But you feel me? That's the type of shit, right? Those are the hidden gems. And as a songwriter, getting back to the topic, I've gotten real used to creating stuff like that, and every time I create it and I go back and I listen to one of my songs or I read my lyrics, I'll be like, damn, I didn't even know I was saying that. You feel me? And that shit be deep as fuck. But anyways, back to the topic at hand, man. It's really application, which is really, like the concept, don't just talk about it, be about it. You feel me? Don't just learn it and apply it. You feel me? To your everyday life. Understand that you are a king or a queen in your own domain, and no one can take that from you. You have an unlimited amount of potential inside of you that all you have to do is build a relationship with and unlock. Now, the easiest way to do that shit is by getting to know yourself. Dive in. You feel me? Really try to understand the person you are, right? There have been so many different religions and